the Emmy-nominated TV show Living for the Dead, Ken Boggle.
There you go, that's hot. Whistle at her, throw some money at her while you're at it. Hi! 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 There you go, bitches. Don't be silly, let's have fun. Welcome to the 2025 HAH Awards Ceremony. You all look creepy and fantastic, very, very nice. I'm standing up here in front of you all right now, like I'm overwhelmed with joy, but I'm also overwhelmed with hope because I can now see that there are gays I still haven't slept with, or married, or blew behind a subway. Like there's a lot of you, and it fills me with hope, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm a man of many, many words, so I asked Paul, would it be okay if maybe I come on and said a few for you? Is that okay? Do you mind? Yeah. I'd like to start with three very important words, cover the kids' ears. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck guys also comes to mind, but we'll say that, but it's still true. I'm going to stand here in front of you and sarcastically congratulate the paranormal industry on how welcoming and inclusive it is. Is that okay? I just want to stress sarcastically, okay? So the paranormal industry is so unbelievably welcoming and inclusive that 10 years ago when I made television history from my streaming program called Tarot Day with Ken Boggle, no one said a word to me about it. I made television history. It's the first time in TV history there's ever been a TV show, streaming or otherwise, that had the centralized theme of tarot. Never been done before. I'm essentially an obese Lucille Ball. Not a word from any of them. How welcoming, how inclusive, right? The paranormal industry is so welcoming and so inclusive that years later, when I joined Kristen Stewart and we did television history again of having the first fully inclusive LGBTQIA paranormal investigation TV show on Hulu and Disney, they said zero to me about it. They did even less to support it. Why? Because it was queers doing what we do and they're just not pleased with that. How welcoming, how inclusive, right? Yeah. And it was sometime later when the show was canceled and my whole world kind of, honestly, the whole world kind of crumbled in on side of me, that only 3 out of the thousands of people I know, only 3 people from the paranormal industry reached out to me to say, are you okay? Like, how are you doing? How welcoming, how inclusive, right? And the whole thing makes me think like, it's a very, very sad situation. It's almost as sad as like, a heteronormative jock well past his prime wearing a small black t-shirt faking demonic attacks for views on YouTube, right? Like it's that level of sad, right? I think if it were left up to the old school, I think that our seances would be totally straight. I think all spirits would be cis. And I think that our ghost hunts would be as inclusive as a whites-only graveyard after midnight. That's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna have to push against that, right? It's so ridiculous and so unbelievable that even Zach Baggins finds it hard to believe. That's how bad it is, right? No? Zach Baggins? He's bewildered by the whole thing. It's great. It's almost as unbelievable as Matthew Rife owning Annabelle. It's sad, right? It's a sad state. So, I mean, why would you fight for diversity? Why would you, as a heteronormative person in the paranormal industry, fight for diversity, fight for equal rights, when you do a lot better by keeping a whole population of people down? Why would you do that? Why would you fight for diversity and inclusivity? Why would you fight for equal rights? Why would you fight for voices to be heard? If you got your podcast and your book deal, you're doing just fine with your TLC show. It's highly overproduced and you're highly overpaid. Why would you worry about our team? Why would you worry about us? So tonight, I'd like for you all to make a vow, if you would, okay? Let's vow to keep shit spooky. Let's vow to keep shit weird. And let's vow to be so authentically true to ourselves that the light of us merely being in our authenticity and genuine self blinds everybody who would like to silence us. Walk forward with that vow. Now me personally, I just want to say this last thing. The only thing scarier than Waverly Hills is a 41-year-old gay, balding divorcee who's in the middle of a yo-yo diet crisis. If you think you're going to silence me, you've got another thing coming, and I want to leave it at this. Boo, motherfucker, boo. Okay, so I want to welcome to the stage one of the most amazing people that I know. I've been secretly stalking him for ages because I love him. He now lives in Lexington with me. Fabulous. We could have carpooled. Think about the environment, Paul. We could have carpooled. Anyway, I'd like you to put your hands together for the one and the only Paul Lanner.